what we're doing is we're positioning the corals into the tank, taking regard to light availability, making sure the corals are facing up to the light, and having regard to the amount of current that they're going to get. Also, of course, taking into account that when they fully extend, their full extension will catch the current and will tend to, in some cases, render the coral a little unstable. The current might be prone to blowing them off a ledge. So when we put them down, we don't just want them secure when they're retracted, we want them to be secure when they're fully inflated. Also, if they're not extending well after 3 weeks after we put them in, then we've got to look at moving them to another position, because the corals, in theory, might be comfortable in a certain position normally, or a certain amount of current, depending upon the species of coral. But in actual fact, a bit like gardening, sometimes you'll have a plant that in theory should thrive in a given position. If it doesn't, be prepared to move it. Same with corals. They're a lot easier to move than plants. So keep an eye on how they're doing, how they're looking. If they're extending, they're happy. If they're not extending, they're probably unhappy, and probably you should consider moving them. But always they need access to current and to light, with the exception of some of the orange corals and some of the sponges, which you would tend to be putting away from strong light.